Coming up on The Edge, the Diesel Tech class is making progress in their cart for the Shell Eco Challenge, but will they make it in time for the competition? New arrivals will be showing their faces around the school real soon, and we aren't just talking students and staff. And how much bad luck will The Edge accumulate this Friday the 13th? We answer all this and more on this edition of The Edge.
Good afternoon. It's Friday the 13th. I'm David Lausma.
And I'm Cole Lietz, sitting in for Jack DeCue. Welcome to this week's edition of The Edge. The team of students from ITNet that participated in the local round of Cyber Patriot Internet Security Competition has secured a position at the states, ranking 12th out of the 46 teams from Michigan. The state-level competition is divided into 3 groups based on their performance in the local round: silver, gold, and platinum. The team from EdTech was placed in the gold group and will be submitting their entry on January 14th. We wish them good luck.
But ITNet isn't the only team faced the competition. We also wish good luck to the Diesel Tech class in their upcoming event. Doug Whedon has more to tell us about how they are fueling their drive for success.
The Diesel Tech class has been working on a cart to bring to the Shell Eco Challenge. They have been constructing the cart for a year now because their first attempt broke down.
We had a centrifugal clutch that kept blowing up because it was for a gas engine, and that runs at so low RPMs the clutch wouldn't engage.
This time, 8 people are working on it, which should speed up the process.
Well, we have the meetings every Wednesday to build it, and about half of them to 3/4 of them, when we make it, we can get it going pretty quick.
The question is, will the cart be completed on time?
We're about 2 months out from finishing it.
Reporting for The Edge, I'm Doug Whedon.
The Diesel class will be competing from April 27th through the 30th in Motor City, Detroit. Recently, the EdTech hosted an open house, inviting prospective students in to take a look at our available classes.
We sent Justin Gill out in the field to bring you the story.
I'm Justin Gill, live at the open house, trying to see what brings people here and what classes they want to attend. The hallways are looking packed, and it's looking like it's going to be a great year. What class are you looking into this year?
Digital media arts.
The HVAC program.
Marketing, digital media arts.
What kind of activities are you looking to doing in these classes?
If I do digital media arts, I kind of want to learn how to edit and stuff, and more like filmmaking.
Doing the Skills USA program and going out on co-op my senior year, hopefully.
Have you attended the open house before?
Yeah, I attended it.
No.
No, this is my first time.
And how did you hear about the open house?
It was announced at our school.
It just was something we were looking forward to, internet, I guess. I got my friend, my older friend.
The open house is packed tonight, and it's exciting to see all the underclassmen who want to attend EdTech in the upcoming years. I'm Justin Gill, reporting for The Edge. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Justin. Students in the welding welcome the new year with a new face in their classroom. Mr. Strom was hired as their parapro in December, but didn't start until the winter break. He's a stranger to the EdTech building. When he was in high school, he was a student in the ITNet. Being the new guy isn't always easy, but he hopes being freshly out of college, the student will feel comfortable asking him questions.
My favorite part's teaching kids new things that they've never learned before. Something completely different, something that they'll learn for the rest of their life in welding.
Mr. Strom isn't the only new addition about EdTech this year. The Agri-Science and Horticulture class is expecting some new members. 1 calf, 2 piglets, and 2 lambs, to be exact. The class will be helping the delivery of these baby animals within the next 2.5 months.
The babies are going to be raised so they can be shown at the Eastern Michigan State Fair or the Emily City Fair, and then they'll be auctioned for market.
New faces and new animals are joining us on 2017. But what about the New Year's resolution? Our own Tucker White took a look around the school to see how students are transforming with the year.
New Year's resolutions are a well-known tradition, and even though most believe their resolutions are original, they may not be the only ones with their goals.
My New Year's resolution would have to be exercising, eating healthy, and not being so sassy.
My resolutions are to not eat fast food.
My resolutions right now are to graduate high school and go to college.
Even though most resolutions are very general, some are still unique.
My New Year's resolutions are to keep the negative influences out of my life and try to be a positive influence for the people who are in my life.
Though the idea of New Year's resolutions are always exciting, it is often very difficult to stick with them.
I think they can't go through the resolutions because they're lazy. No motivation or dedication.
They probably just either get too tied up with like work and whatnot and don't have time, or they just, get too lazy and don't do it.
I'm Tucker White, reporting for The Edge.
According to Forbes magazine, only 8% of people actually achieve their resolution, leaving an unlucky 92% who don't.
Speaking of being unlucky, after the break we will discuss Friday the 13th and the misfortunes that occur.
And just how superstitious are the people at EdTech? Stay tuned for the answers, coming up next on The Edge.
Why are people so afraid of Friday the 13th?
There are 13 syllables contained in this sentence.
And there are 13 reasons for me not to come to school today, but here I am.
Really, Cole? 13 reasons?
Yeah, it's Friday the 13th. Should any of us even be out and about? Schools need to be closed on these days.
And just how many days would that be, Cole?
Wait a second. Let me do some calculating.
Ha-ha! The number of the day is 13! Thrilling 13!
This year, the 13th falls on a Friday, twice. The first in January, and not again until October.
Friday the 13th is definitely an unlucky day.
So why are people afraid of Friday the 13th?
Well, I mean, it's superstition that it's like a bad day for some reason. I mean, Friday the 13th, like the Jason movies and everything else, but I've just heard superstition about just bad demons and juju and stuff like that. It's just all bad.
So why is Friday the 13th unlucky? If you believe it, it all has to do with the number 13.
I 300% believe Friday the 13th is a very unlucky day because 13 is an unlucky number.
Because a lot of people think that the number 13 is just a very bad number because it's an odd number and it's in between all the other numbers of the month.
Researchers estimate that at least 10% of the U.S. population has a fear of Friday the 13th, known as this. I'm afraid to even say it. So what are the effects of this date? It often results in financial losses of $800 million annually, as people avoid marrying, traveling, or even in most severe cases, even working.
Not really, but I guess I am superstitious. Like, if I spill salt or have a black cat pass me, I don't know. I don't walk under ladders though, because I don't know. I just feel like that's not a right thing to do.
I'm superstitious of everything. I don't like black cats. I don't like walking under ladders. I don't like broken mirrors. If you do that, I'm going to have to stay away from you for 7 years until you get your good luck back. So, yeah.
There are many superstitions, like walking underneath a ladder, coming across a black cat, opening an umbrella indoors, breaking a mirror, and spilling salt. What bad things can happen this Friday the 13th? Only time will tell. I'm Cole Lietz, reporting for The Edge.
It's been 6 days. Our very own Cole Lietz has not been here for 6 days. It is now Thursday, the 19th. Packages aren't getting done. Voiceovers sound really sad. And don't even get me started on senioritis. I don't know what Cole did, but it did not bring us good luck at all. Anyway, that's all for today's edition of The Edge. Thanks for watching. Be sure to tune into the next edition to see if Cole returns, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter under The Edge LC.
So Jack threw another cut at me again today. Kinda sucks when you're treated like the Edge's human coat rack. More than half the people here don't even know I exist. Here's my finished piece.
So, do we have everything?
Everything except for Jeff's piece. Is he even here today?
I'm a cool guy with great skills. I can play ping pong, and I can boil water. I'm useful. And I look good in hats. Beanies especially. I just wish people would give me more work.
Alright, let's get to work, people.